The Amazing Race is back. Get ready for an adventure like no other. Season 37 was a wild ride filled with excitement, drama, and unforgettable moments. 14 teams started this incredible journey, but only one team could win the $1 million prize. Each team brought their unique strengths and strategies to the race. This season was full of surprises, with new twists and turns at every corner. Just when the teams thought they had it figured out, the game changed. The teams raced across the globe, traveling over 29,000 miles, 9 countries, and 18 cities. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the serene landscapes of New Zealand, the race took them to some of the most iconic and breathtaking locations on Earth. Who would reach the finish line first? The competition was fierce, and every team gave it their all. The Amazing Race is always full of drama, and this season was no different. The stakes were higher than ever, and the pressure was palpable. Alliances were formed, rivalries were born, and emotions ran high as teams faced difficult challenges. The bonds between teammates were tested, and some found strength in unity, while others struggled to stay together. Some teams cracked under pressure, while others rose to the occasion. The physical and mental challenges pushed everyone to their limits. Every leg of the race was unpredictable. Through bustling cities and exotic landscapes, the teams raced, facing mental and physical challenges. The unexpected was always around the corner. Through bustling cities and exotic landscapes, the teams raced, facing mental and physical challenges. They had to navigate foreign cultures, languages, and terrains, making every moment a test of their resilience and adaptability. They pushed their limits and persevered. The determination and grit displayed by the contestants were truly inspiring. Week after week, teams were eliminated, and the tension grew as the final leg approached. 4 teams remained, each with their eyes on the prize and their hearts set on victory. Who would be crowned the winners of the Amazing Race 37? The journey was long and arduous, but the reward was worth every challenge faced along the way. The final 4 teams were ready for the last leg. The air was thick with anticipation as they stood at the starting line, each team reflecting on the journey that had brought them here. They had traveled from all over the world, experiencing diverse cultures and overcoming numerous challenges. And now, they were in Miami, Florida, a city known for its vibrant culture and stunning beaches. The teams were Alyssa and Josiah, the married nurses. Their bond had only grown stronger through the race. Carson and Jack, the best friends, their camaraderie and humor had been a highlight for many. Han and Holden, the brother and sister duo, their sibling rivalry had pushed them to new heights. And Jonathan and Anna, the married couple, their journey had been a roller coaster of emotions. Alyssa and Josiah had been a force throughout the race. Their medical background gave them an edge in handling stress and fatigue. They were calm and collected, with a knack for staying out of trouble. Their strategic planning was impeccable. They were known for their strong communication and teamwork, which often put them ahead of the competition. Carson and Jack were the life of the party. Their infectious laughter and positive energy were contagious. They were always positive and encouraging each other, no matter how tough the challenge. Their infectious energy and never-give-up attitude made them fan favorites. They had a way of lifting everyone's spirits. Han and Holden were the underdogs. Despite being underestimated, they had shown incredible grit. They had overcome many obstacles, impressing viewers with their resilience and determination. Their journey was a testament to their unbreakable bond. They proved that they were a force to be reckoned with, consistently surprising everyone with their performance. Jonathan and Anna were the controversial couple. Their fiery arguments and passionate reconciliations kept everyone on edge. Their relationship had been tested throughout the race. The stress of the competition often brought out the worst in them. Jonathan's often abrasive behavior had rubbed some viewers the wrong way. Yet, their determination to stay in the race was undeniable. The final 4 teams had already conquered so much. They had traveled across continents, braved extreme weather conditions, and faced challenges that tested their limits. Each team had a unique story, a journey filled with highs and lows, victories and setbacks. They had faced their fears, whether it was jumping off a cliff, diving into the depths of the ocean, or navigating through dense forests. Each fear conquered was a step closer to the ultimate prize. They navigated foreign languages and customs, often relying on the kindness of strangers. From bustling markets to remote villages, they learned to communicate beyond words, using gestures, smiles, and sheer determination. and endured physical and mental exhaustion. Long hikes, sleepless nights, and the constant pressure to stay ahead took a toll on their bodies and minds. Yet they pushed through, driven by the dream of victory. The final leg would be the ultimate test. It was not just about speed, but also about strategy, teamwork, and resilience. Every decision could make or break their chances of winning. The Amazing Race is known for its twists, and this season was no different. Unexpected challenges and surprise elements kept the teams on their toes, ensuring that no one could predict the outcome. Teams had to adapt to unexpected detours and roadblocks. Whether it was a sudden change in the route or an unforeseen obstacle, flexibility and quick thinking were crucial. The double U-turn returned, adding another layer of strategy. Teams had to decide whether to use it to their advantage or risk being targeted by others. It was a game of wits and nerve. The driver's seat twist gave one team member complete control. This twist tested their trust in each other and their ability to make quick, decisive actions under pressure. One team used the coveted fast forward, skipping a leg entirely. This bold move catapulted them ahead, but it also painted a target on their backs. One team was saved from elimination. It was a second chance, a lifeline that reignited their hope and determination to fight till the end. Every leg was a fight to the finish line. The competition was fierce and every second counted. Teams had to dig deep, finding strength they never knew they had. Through it all, the teams learned to rely on each other, trust their instincts, and support one another. They discovered that their greatest asset was their partnership, and understand the true meaning of perseverance. No matter how tough the challenge, they kept moving forward, driven by the belief that they could overcome any obstacle. They formed a special bond, one forged in the heat of competition and the shared experience of overcoming adversity. A bond that would last a lifetime. The memories they created and the lessons they learned would stay with them forever, a testament to their incredible journey. The final leg brought the teams to Miami, Florida. Miami is known for its beautiful beaches and vibrant nightlife. However, the teams were not there to relax. They were there to race. The sun was shining, the humidity was high, and the teams felt the pressure. They knew the million-dollar prize was within reach, and they had to give it their all. $1 million was on the line. The final tasks were designed to test every aspect of the team's abilities. They had to solve puzzles, navigate through the city, and face their fears. One challenge involved searching through a replica of the famous Little Havana neighborhood. Another challenge required them to rappel down the side of a skyscraper. Section 5. Scramble for the Million. The final challenge was a Miami-themed scramble. The final 3 teams had to complete a series of tasks. These tasks were related to iconic Miami landmarks and cultural experiences. The scramble was a race against time. The teams ran through the streets of Miami. They searched for clues. They battled fatigue and frustration. The pressure was on. Who would make the fewest mistakes? The scramble was full of twists and turns. One minute, a team was in first place. The next minute, they were falling behind. No one was safe until they reached the finish line. The tension was palpable. After an intense race around the world, a winning team emerged. The winners of the Amazing Race 37 were Alyssa and Josiah. Alyssa and Josiah had been a strong team throughout the race. They had a plan, they stuck to it. They stayed calm under pressure. They avoided unnecessary risks. Their strategy paid off. They were ecstatic. Carson and Jack finished in second place. Han and Holden were right behind them in third. All the teams were happy for Alyssa and Josiah. They had all shared an incredible journey. The final leg of the Amazing Race 37 was not without its challenges. Mother Nature had a few surprises in store. Miami's unpredictable weather took center stage. A major storm rolled in. The skies opened up. The teams had to race through torrential rain. They had to battle strong winds. Visibility was low. The streets were flooded. The weather made an already difficult task even more challenging. Despite the challenging conditions, the teams persevered. They showed their determination. They refused to let the weather dampen their spirits. They knew that the finish line was close. The Amazing Race 37 was full of heartwarming moments. It was also full of drama. Jonathan and Anna's relationship was a major source of conversation. Viewers were captivated by their journey. Some viewers were rooting for Jonathan and Anna. They saw their relationship grow stronger. Other viewers were critical of Jonathan's behavior. They felt that he was disrespectful towards Anna. The debate raged on social media. Despite the controversy, Jonathan and Anna made it to the final leg of the race. They proved that their love could conquer all. Their journey was a reminder that relationships are complex. The Amazing Race. 37 was a roller coaster of emotions. There were moments of triumph and moments of heartbreak. There were moments of laughter and moments of tears. One thing was for sure, it was a season to remember. Alyssa and Josiah's victory was well-deserved. They had what it took to win. They had the physical strength, the mental toughness, and the unwavering support for each other. They were worthy champions. The Amazing Race 37 may be over, but the memories will last a lifetime. The teams formed bonds that will never be broken. They pushed themselves to their limits. They learned valuable life lessons. They experienced the world.